Hello YouTube, this is TheCreativeDuelist here, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome. Today I'm here to showcase my UA deck profile, Ball is Life, 2K, and all that funny stuff. Anyway, just gonna go ahead and go over the card choices and stuff. Gonna go ahead and show you some YGO replays as well of this deck. What I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna probably show some replays of past decks that I've done, because I know you folks just haven't got a big like an understanding and a grasp of how I play the decks, so I'll probably do more replays in the future. But anyway, let's get started with the deck profile. Starting off with the monsters, playing triple UA midfielder. Basically what he does, you can special summon him from your hand by returning a UA monster on the field, and also during either player's turn, his effect allows you to bounce another UA monster to your hand to special summon another UA monster from your hand, except the one that you just bounced back, I believe. But you can only use the effects once per turn, so please keep that in mind. For the bigger UA monsters, double Mighty Slugger. Slugger is basically an Armades. You can special summon him from your hand by returning one UA monster on the field back to your hand. But you can only do it once per turn. That's for the rest of them. Same thing, midfielder, but he's a little different. But anyway, when Slugger attacks, your opponent can't activate anything in response, so it literally just shits on Mirror Force, stops any form of battle traps, and pretty much stops anything your opponent tries to do, which is really powerful. Double Perfect Ace, he's like the Solemn Judgment by pitching a card from your hand to negate something your opponent does, but unfortunately it is once per turn. Going on with the rest of the UAs, playing one block backer. He's basically lose one turn in the flesh, so it puts your opponent's monster in the defense position that was special summoned and negates the effect. So, oops, sorry about the camera moving. One goalkeeper. Goalkeeper is like Forbidden Dress, protects your UA monster from being destroyed that turn by battle or card effects, which is really nice, so it's a quick effect. But I think you can only do it during your turn or your opponent's turn. It's one or the other. His effect's quite funky. One Dreadnought Dunker, he's your playmaker. Basically you push, he helps you push the game. So when he attacks, he inflicts piercing, and if you inflict battle damage with him, he gets blow up a card, which is really nice. He works in tangent with a UA Power Jersey, which I shall explain when I get into the spells. One Rival Rebounder, he kinda he's also a playmaker, kinda helps you rebound, hence his name. Basically being able to special summon a UA monster from your graveyard or your hand if a UA monster is special summoned, I believe, on your field. And that's gonna wrap up all the UA monsters. For the non-UA monsters, just playing two Battle Faders, because this deck just loses hard if you have no field. So the Battle Faders just help you kind of not get. So anyway, on to the spells. For the spell cards, playing triple UA Stadium, very self-explanatory. You need to play 3. When a UA monster is a normal summon, you get to search for a UA monster, and if you special summon a UA monster from your hand, they all gain 500 attack, which is really nice. Triple UA Signing Deal, very important. Special summon a UA monster from the deck, helps you bring out goalkeeper, helps you bring out midfielder, but you have to pay life points depending on its level. So you pay 300 for each, which we don't care, we just want to get the UA monster on the field. 2 Terraforming to search for the stadium, 2 MST for back row, 1 OBS, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 off Stormforth, 1 Foolish Burial Goods to pitch the penalty box, the 1 Power Jersey, and the 1 Turnover Tactics. This card is so great, being able to shuffle all monsters on the field, depending on how many UA monsters you have, and your opponent special summons. Both players special summon the amount of monsters that will shuffle back into the deck. This is really good against your opponent if they are heavily reliant on extra deck, because if they have just pure link monsters on the field, you bounce them back, they get nothing, you still get to summon stuff because it's not from the deck, it's from the extra deck. And Power Jersey just helps you plow for more damage. For the rest of the one-offs, we're playing one Rota, one Regeki, and one Darkhold to round up the spells. Onto traps. Traps are very small, kind of ish. Triple penalty box. It's really good. Start the damage step. If a UA monster battles an opponent's monster, you could banish that opponent's monster. If it's an XYZ monster, it's even great. Your opponent loses materials, so they minus, but the monster does come back on the second standby phase, which kind of sucks. But if this card's in your graveyard, which works in tangent with Foolish Burial of Goods, you can banish it and search yourself a UA spell or trap. Sorry, just a UA spell, my bad, from the deck. So you can search your Signing Deal, your field spell, and all that good stuff, or you can search Power Jersey. For the rest of the traps, rocking 2 back to the front to kind of give you some field advantage. 2 Fiendish Chain for effect negation, 1 Solemn Judgment, and 1 Bottomless Trap Hole to round up the traps. Okay, that's it for the main deck. Extra deck, again, you rarely don't make extra deck. The whole point of UAs is to just kind of overwhelm your opponent with effect monsters. They're kind of like pseudo Cosmo, but again, Cosmo is much better. This is just like a suggestions of what you can play, and I mean, it's always nice to have options. So yes, that's pretty much it for the video, and that's it for the deck profile. Thanks for watching. If you folks enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, comment down below, feedback is always nice to hear, and subscribe for more content. This is TheCreativeDuelist signing off, and I shall see you in my next video. Now I shall leave you with my replays, and I hope you enjoyed them.
That was a close one.